need. This morning, registered dietitian and nutritionist Rebecca Sabaya joins us to talk about the essentials and whether we all try to eat a balanced diet to get the vitamins and other nutrients we need. This morning, registered dietitian and nutritionist Rebecca Sabaya joins us to talk about the essentials and whether we should add supplements to our diet. Good morning.
Good morning.
So let's start off with the essentials. What are the vitamins that we really need to shoot for in our daily diet?
Well, we need a range of vitamins. We also need protein, carbohydrates, fats, minerals, and I would add some fun things because it's all about whole person health. We also need to be vitamin C. I don't know if you've ever heard that one, for time of the ocean, and vitamin N, time in nature. So it's the big picture with our nutrition.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get zoned in on one or two areas, and like you said, the big picture is what matters. So,
Yeah.
Once you're eating a healthy diet, should you supplement that with pills, take like a vitamin or something else?
Generally, for the vast majority of us, it's not necessary to supplement. Maybe in certain segments of the population, it may be useful. If you are conceived or if you're pregnant, a prenatal vitamin and folic acid would be definitely beneficial. For those of us who are maybe elderly or don't get enough sunlight, vitamin D could be useful. Sorry, I'm British, so I keep slipping into vitamin again. And then for vegans, they often may need B12.
Well, before this is over, you're going to have me saying vitamin 2, so it's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
That's a good way to say it.
Absolutely, and it's good when you take it too. So let's talk about mealtime. I think we're keyed into 3 meals a day. That's what we've always done. Is that the healthiest way to eat? And some people are now kind of just grazing throughout the day.
I feel that 3 meals a day and snacks, if you're hungry for them, is the best way to eat. Mainly because it gives us much needed structure. It helps us to tune into our hunger and fullness. And just carves out time for protecting family meals, because you're making the time to sit together and eat a meal. And family meals have been shown to increase confidence in young people, communication skills, decreasing the risk of eating disorders, and it's a time to connect and enjoy food together.
I agree. I think family meal time is very important. What about carbohydrates? I guess they get a bad name sometime. Are they important?
Oh yes, definitely. Carbohydrates are our main energy source, and no matter what type of carbohydrate, be that sweets, rice, bread, pasta, cereals, they all get broken down by our bodies into glucose. And that's really the only fuel source our brain needs. So carbohydrates, particularly if you can go whole grain, are wonderful to have in our diets.
Another thing we see, gluten-free. How does that play into there are some people who really need to be gluten-free. Does everybody need to buy into that, though?
No. As you say, some folks need to be gluten-free, particularly those with celiac condition. That is an autoimmune condition that sometimes can run in families where the body sees the gluten, which is a protein found in wheat, rye, and oats, and barley. Oats can be gluten-free, actually. They can become contaminated. And that will damage their small intestines. So for them, gluten-free is the treatment. But for the vast majority of us, we don't necessarily need to go gluten-free. Interestingly, though, people with IBS find reducing gluten can help, but it's not necessarily the gluten, it's the fructans. It's called a FODMAP. So by reducing FODMAPs in the diet, that can improve the symptoms of IBS. But generally, no. Enjoy your breads and pastas.
Rebecca, thanks so much. We appreciate your time this morning. Oh,
thank you so much. Appreciate it too.
Thank you. If you'd like to get in touch with Rebecca, her website is Anchored Nutrition Therapy, anchorednutritiontherapy.com. And her email, Rebecca at anchorednutritiontherapy.com, or phone number 336-726-4255.